Hey, what's happening? I don't know why, but I had a bunch of extra energy today after I got home from work. Just kind of lazing around for a bit and thinking about Second Life, and thought, oh, why don't I do a stream just like a regular Wednesday stream? So I figured, what the hell? Alright, let me pop out the chat here. I mean, I guess if I can say I'm gonna stream and then I don't, I can say I'm not gonna stream and then do it, right? Makes sense. I'm really getting tired of this like strip rendering on the world map in Alchemy. It's just like rendered this big chunk in the middle and then nothing else outside of that. I know I've said this before, but I just really feel like getting the map rendering down. Well, first of all, the map is like massively underutilized in Second Life and in viewers in general. I really feel like it should be a core part of Second Life because one of the biggest problems about Second Life in general is discovery, right? Like, pretty much the only way people have to discover things on the grid is Linden Labs' little, like, curated list of cool places to go, and then the alternative, kind of what I do, just random exploration. And then, of course, there's, like, word of mouth. Like, a lot of people recommend, let's try this. What's this? Antiesi Art House? Let's see if this is open. I don't have access. That sucks. That's lame. I mean, it's like an art house and you have to be a member to visit? That seems kind of annoying. Beta Antares sector. That sounds cool. Yay. Alright, wow, we got lots of ambient sounds here. I'll turn those way down. But yeah, so discovery, like, I don't know. I don't know how you would do it and not make it intrusive because obviously nobody wants to have like Sims shoved down their throat. And like you wouldn't want to like have the viewer logging you into some random sim every time you logged in or anything like crazy like that, but this is weird. What am I, like on a transparent surface? Under construction. Oh, it's a Star Trek RP sim. Oh yeah, Antares, duh. What is this, original series or next generation? I can't tell. Guess I'm just gonna have to wander around. But I feel like discovery is really a problem. If I designed a viewer, it is original series, I guess. Oh, this is kind of cool. I'm a huge Trekkie fan, so this is hitting all the right buttons right now for me. A little bit of render artifacting on there, but otherwise a pretty cool cool model of the NCC 1701 Enterprise. So this leads to the ship. Wow, I'm totally excited. Here's a replicator. Orange juice. Hot. USS Monarch. NCC 96299. It's a Borg cube. Clothing and weapon freebie starter kit. I don't really want to RP, but I want to look around here a bit more. Wonder who this guy is. Kind of weird to have a memorial that doesn't give like extended information. This is a really cool radio. It's got materials too. Drew made this. It just says mesh cube. Interesting. Table full of guns. What is this? Like another? Oh, World War II. So it's like a World War II and a Star Trek RP, like dual RP sim. It's kind of bizarre. Yeah. Okay, I see. These are just teleport points then. All right, let's see if we can go into the ship here. Yes, please teleport. Alright, I'm on the not holodeck, the transporter pad of a starship. The Monarch, specifically. Interesting, this control pad does not look to be Starfleet issue. This is highly non-standard. But you take what you can get on the marketplace, I guess. Brenda Tech. Okay. I'm hoping there's more to this. Okay, here we go. The, what do they call this thing? The turbo lift, right? It doesn't seem to want to open for me. Maybe it's gotta like... Oh, it's just a regular doorway. Maybe it's phantom, if I'm lucky. Oh, there we go. I just had to get closer. Cool attention to detail in the sound effects. Supply and storage. Mini shop where you can buy weapons. They have a tiny little board cube there. In storage. Tricorder with a roleplay system built in. That's pretty awesome. So, the doors, it's interesting. The doors don't open when you click on them. They're like sensor based. You actually have to walk up to them for them to open. So what do we have here? Parts of the mine were accessible via an exterior panel. So it's like a diagram of a cloaking mine, I guess. I wonder if these replicators are accessible. Oh, pretty cool. What should I... Oh, wow. That's pretty awesome. Haha. That's really cool. Like working replicators. What's this? Oh, okay, so... Alright, sweet. The cabinet opens and then you can take a phaser. I really want a tricorder though. Let's see, does it tell you? Oh, they're all the same. Yeah, I'd definitely be a science officer if I was on assigned to a Starfleet starship. It's pretty cool. The quality's not like super great, but with all the scripting and stuff, it really like kind of rounds it out in terms of an RP experience. What is this? This is not like a... Let's raise access store first. Oh, cool. What? Crazy. Oh my god, that's...
Deactivation complete.
Uh-oh. I just deactivated the main isolinear core. Now the ship's gonna shut down.
Systems online.
Wow, that is so cool. Great job on the sound effects too, like the whole computer access. So this must be like the computer core of the starship, I guess. Computer core system, yeah, okay. So, I don't know if there are any Trekkies in the chat today, but I'm a Voyager man myself. Second favorite. I mean, it's hard to decide between. Yeah, these are the brig, the prison cells. Cool. You can like act. Let me see if I can lock myself inside. Alright, I'm in. I've always wanted to be in Starfleet jail. Cool. There's like force field effects and stuff. Let's see how secure this is. Can I unlock it? Just let myself out of prison. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, it's hard to decide between security office between Next Generation and Deep Space Nine. I think I'm gonna have to give give a little like thumb on the scale to Deep Space Nine though, for having the first like black captain as a main character. Oh sweet, I'm on the bridge of any series. But Voyager, on the other hand, I think is undeniably my favorite. I mean, not only did it have the first like mainstream female captain in Starfleet, but just such a cool premise of like having the ship cast into a completely alien, isolated part of space. The Delta Quadrant, I think it was. I'm a hardcore Trekkie, but I'm not like so hardcore that I have everything memorized. And then of course, 7 of 9, the Borg, kind of like, in my opinion, sort of a poster child for autism in a way, which really appealed strongly to me. Oh, I expected there to be a big conference table in here.
Working.
Oh, whoa. What? It like rezzed a conference table?
Program complete.
Oh, wow. This is pretty impressive. Crazy. This is a nice piece of work. I'm impressed. I'm just gonna drop the URL in here really quick. And I'm not even into World War II stuff, but now I'm thinking I might visit the World War II RP sim also, if it's as cool as this. This is a lot of work somebody went to. What is this thing in the middle of the table? Like a speakerphone or something? I don't know. Crazy. I gotta sit in the captain's seat here. It just has to happen. Engage. Alright, let's see if... Oh wow, this is cool. It's like the whole view screen. Okay, let's see.
Enter authorization code.
I don't know.
Access denied.
Well, it was worth a guess.
Enter authorization code.
Lame.
Access denied.
I thought I could have some fun, but apparently you need to be authorized. Oh well. Wow, they probably like fill up this cabin and like have somebody at every terminal and do like full RP missions. What? Oh, that's cool. It's a static image. What's that, like a fire extinguisher? I kind of want to go down the Jeffries too, but I also want to keep exploring the ship. I'm not really sure. Alright, I gotta try this. Attach it to my avatar. pretty neat. Wow, you gotta like go in here and do like ship maintenance and stuff. Plasma control. Ugh, trying to get a good camera angle, but it's hard inside this tube because of the way it, just bear with me here. Oh, come on now. What? That's so cool. The ship's actually in like a sphere. That's pretty rad. You could like fly a shuttlecraft around the ship or something. That would be pretty cool. Let's see.
Repairs completed. Cannot perform maintenance. System requires repair.
Uh-oh, I broke it. Alright, so I came out that hatch. Now, let's see if I can... So you come out in engineering, that's pretty cool. Where's the tube, though? Oh, right there. Auxiliary power. This is like a room you never actually see in the show. Auxiliary power. Like a lot of times, of course, there's a lot of scenes, dramatic scenes that take place in the actual reactor itself. The reactor room, the reactor core, but you don't see a lot of scenes that take place in the auxiliary power. That sucks. You can't fly in the ship, which makes sense because it's an RP, but kind of wanted to climb up that ladder, but the ladders don't really work in Second Life very often. God, it must have been a nightmare to design this. Oh, is this like a holodeck or something? Must have been a nightmare to design this ship with all the Jeffries tubes, assuming they actually connect and they aren't just teleporter links. Maybe that room is like a work in progress. Kind of curious to see. Oh yeah, the Jeffries tubes are just like visual. They don't really connect necessarily. Wow, I wonder how big this ship is. Like, I didn't really check the scale. I guess the scale is like maybe 1/50th of an actual Starfleet starship, so it's kind of more of a prop design to support the RP experience. Okay, let's see. Turbo lift, auxiliary power, checked out 10 forward. Let's see, what else do we have? Arboretum. Cool. Bunch of exotic alien plants from other worlds. Only not really. Weapons training. Doesn't seem to do anything. What am I missing? I have a phaser, but I don't really want to try to shoot sick bay. Cool. Neurostimulator or stimulator. We could all use one of those, am I right? Let's see, what if I wanted, if I could have any of these in real life, what would it be? generator. It's a pretty tight dispenser system. What's this? Private offices, quarters, chief medical. Dr. Neotoy Story at your service. I love the ambient sounds. Like I wonder if I can use the examination table. There we go. Time to operate, doctor. Swap seats, animations. There's only one animation. That's still pretty cool though. Yeah, all the ambient background sounds, like the low sort of like rumbling sort of sound. Very like characteristic of the actual starship. What the hell? Oh, this is like containment. Let's see if I can turn the force field off. Oh yeah, this is like where they keep the plague victims, you know, the people with the super dangerous diseases that they need to like secure behind a level 5 force field, but for some reason it always gets out. Alright, science lab. There's another containment chamber, you know, for the
Working.
crystalline lattice. Oh, there's a Borg.
Program complete.
That's a good thing to put inside a level 5 force field. That's so cool how you come into the room and then everything reses. It really makes a lot of sense for the like land impact too. Because obviously everything that materializes is going to count against the land impact. So if you can just do that on demand instead of have them on present all the time, you can res a lot more things for specific scenarios. Pretty cool. Alright, shuttle bay. Shuttle traffic control. How do I res a shuttle? Oh, here we go. Spacecraft reser. Did not seem to have an effect. Well, it was a lot to hope for. Let's get a transporter pad, of course, in the shuttle bay. That's smart. Alright, let's just do the eye in the sky thing and see if there's anything important I might have missed. I'm guessing there's... Oh wow, that's cool. I thought this would be empty. There's a shuttle. Okay, let's see if I can fly this thing. I cannot use this vehicle. Alright, I guess I have to be the owner or whatever. That's cool though. Okay, there's a force field there. And I res a warp coil? Seriously? What? That's pretty awesome. Maybe if you have to like do ship repairs or whatever, that makes sense. I mean, once again, something you never really see in the show itself. Yeah, I could have probably just used that little elevator if I'd been paying attention. Kind of like a machine shop in here. It's cool to see all these like sci-fi props that have kind of been repurposed for the role-playing experience. Some of them are obviously Star Trek specific. Others look like they might be like from Star Wars or other science fiction canons. Kind of what you'd predict. I feel right at home in this environment. A portal, like from that's hilarious. Here we go. Here's the access. Oh, well, we got like an android over here. Yeah, back to chamber. It's a nice little drill press. Angle grinder. Multimeter. Carburetor. '21st century laptop. Oh, whoa. A really nice lathe. That's incredible detail in this thing. I'm guessing it actually probably works too. Oh my god, wow. There's the carbide cutting head right there. That's pretty fantastic. God, who made this? It's a labor of love right there. Hazumi Kaze. Nice. Alright, let's see what else I might have missed. Who knows? Oh, here's a turbo lift. Let's see if I can take this up to the next level.
Shuttle
Hell
bay.
yeah. Come on, let me in. Something's blocking me from going inside. Ugh, okay. Well, that doesn't work, but whatever. Here's like the next level right here. That's just like the supervisor area. And alright. Wonder if the nacelles have anything inside of them. Probably not. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Even the nacelles are like fully articulated? That's nuts. Oh, this is really like a full simulation. They weren't messing around. Alright, let's see if I missed any of these other rooms. This is the bridge, right? No, that's the shuttle bay. This is the reactor core. Transporter room. Ready room. Conference room. What's this black area here? Just a black sphere. Looks like there's a few odds and ends just kind of sticking out of the build. Yeah, I think I saw just about everything. I don't think I missed anything. Pretty cool. And they used the whole sim for this. Or did they? Huh. Let's see. Let's see if I can get back to the landing point. Really? I'm already here. Why didn't it? That's strange. Do I have to like teleport off the region to teleport back on? Alright, we'll try that. Because I want to check out the World War II RP side of the sim. Now that I've had a chance to check out the Star Trek side, which was really cool. Well actually, if you follow that teleporter link, it's just gonna dump you into this like foyer, like waiting area kind of. Alright, let's give it a shot. Alright, pretty cool so far. That's just, I mean, it makes sense because I'm sure a lot of the fanatics, like World War II fanatics, will probably also be into the original series, kind of the same age range, like baby boomers and Gen Xers. So I'm in France. Viva la Revolution. There's some nice props here. It's a beautiful little cart. IBI, of course. Like the school, huh? I really like the juxtaposition of leaving like a sci-fi future simulation and coming into a like 1940s France simulation. It's almost like I went into the holodeck on the Monarch, and I'm now running a World War II program. Hostess, telegraphies, telephones. So the post office, in other words, and telephones, so you can call people. This is also a really nice attention to detail. I have to say, out of the two RP experiences so far, this old school telegraph, I feel like the World War II one is a little bit more like refined. Maybe just because the assets for this kind of a simulation, fluorescent lights. They didn't have fluorescent lights in World War II. A little bit easier to find assets from the 1940s on the marketplace than Star Trek assets. Although, God, the Star Trek community has been like huge in Second Life for as long as I can remember. I mean, in fact, I think some of the first experiences I had in Second Life was coming across Star Trek like artifacts and stuff. People like newbies wearing Star Trek outfits. Wow, great job on this railroad. course, a lot since it's a RP sim. There's a lot of attention to like actuatable elements like this railroad switching. Wow, that's nuts. Look at that completely authentic articulation there for that switching. That's really cool. I mean, it's literally just switching the track. I gotta see that again just because I'm so impressed. Damn, it's a lot of scripting work, let me tell you. Got the wheat field here, I guess. It doesn't really look like wheat, but I'm assuming that's what it's supposed to be. Is this even on the same sim? Kind of wondering if that landing point takes me to another sim. Oh, it is on the same sim. Crazy. Okay, I get it. So this, oh, there's like the Normandy beach, right? Or, I don't know, was that, yeah. My World War II knowledge is superficial at best. That's a really cool tractor. So yeah, like, that was a really clever utilization of space that they built the World War II sim on the, RP experience on the ground of the sim, and then they built the Star Trek Monarch ship up in the atmosphere, kind of where you'd expect it to be. And we got the Nazi camp over here. This not being able to fly is a bit frustrating, but I'm pretty sure, like, one thing I love about Second Life is, boy, do you jump high. Like, Jesus Christ, this guy's like a champion long jumper, if I can actually control him properly. Like, what is that, like a jumping up like seven feet straight up in the air? Also super unrealistic jumping. It's like there's no gravity. Alright, at this point I'm just going to kind of run around the sim and see if there's anything of note or interest. It kind of seems like I'm just in farmland. I want to head over to the beach. Let me see if I can see if I'm approaching my goal here. Good. Yeah, I'm just gonna follow this like coastal route here until I get to the beach. I can hear the seagulls. I must be close. Bakery. Yeah, looks like they reused some of the props. Oh no, this is a different lathe. That's crazy. It's like period appropriate. Wow. Vintage lathe. It's hard to tell which like lever to pull to get this thing started. Does that say circa 1929? So it's It's probably just about period appropriate then. Looks like it's all prim construction too, pretty amazing. They got some hedgehogs here, low grade. Cool, got some like, just the like D-Day troop transport boats. Some 50 cals mounted on the back. That's pretty cool. I'm invading France. Wonder how realistic this is. Oh, cool. Plane crash. That's pretty awesome. I gotta say, I feel like RP sims are some of the best sims in Second Life. Not just because of all the cool stuff that you have to click on, like the interactivity, but a lot of times it seems like they're way more fleshed out than non-RPing sims. Like pretty much every millimeter of this sim is occupied. Drive? Huh. I thought I'd be able to shoot that machine gun, but only the owner may operate. It's kind of a cool prop though. It's the British camp. Yeah, I forgot they could load tanks onto those things. They're not just troop transports, they're also tank transports, right? Radio station. Very authentic. Wow, this whole scene is like really well produced. Nomad. It's crazy the stuff that oh, they got the authentic wool uniforms. These are really nice high quality. And almost feel the wool texture just by looking at them. Bunks. Alright. Let's see. It's basically the end of the line there. We got some anti-ship gun emplacements. They got like 3 different types. This one's facing the wrong direction. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's see. Use arrow keys to aim and left mouse or F to fire. Okay, let's try it out. Oh yeah. What about vertical? Wow, this is pretty impressive. Very good control. There's nothing to shoot out in the ocean though. Let's see if this fires. Error. Vice is enabled. I don't know what that means, but just shooting blanks. There's a big gun, man. You can take out a battleship with this thing. It's all like 300 millimeter or something. 500 millimeter. Right, I think I've seen just about every major structure here. Kind of clever the way they put the German camp like in the French village so that they could play out their simulation in like a macrocosm. Great job on this bunker. It's a really cool sim. The only thing that observational makes kind of seems tragic that I've been to quite a few RP sims and it seems like it's pretty rare that you actually see people RPing when you just randomly visit an RP sim. I mean, obviously, let's check the traffic. See what kind of so 345 visits a day. Presumably at some point during the day. That's cool the way they made that lamppost fall over. Presumably there are people using the sim to RP during the day. A lot of details. I kind of glossed over the whole sim and my sort of circuitous route that I took. But yeah, a lot more stuff to see in here if you're so inclined. But I've been streaming for almost an hour, so I think I'm gonna call it quits for now. But yeah, really cool combination of RP experiences with Star Trek and World War II. That's pretty broad scope. I'm really impressed. And I would imagine that if you actually tried out the RP experience, it would be really fun. So, yeah. Anyway, stay sane and safe out there, friends. I'll catch you later.